Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel again, and today I want to show you how you can use AI to make money this year while trading on Deriv. Okay, it's very simple. All you have to do is connect with the tool that I'm using. The tool that I'm using is called PipBoxAI, as you can see, and I've attached the link in my description. So if you want to use this tool as well, just check on my description and you'll find the link. Okay, so let me tell you something about PipBoxAI. PipBoxAI is a free AI tool that you can use to trade on Deriv. All you have to do is just connect it to a Deriv account, find your Deriv account, and you can take trades from PipBoxAI. And the good thing with PipBoxAI is that it does all the analysis for you and gives you all the possible entries. All you have to do is just to execute the trades. So that is like 90% of the work made easier for you, because you know AI is going very fast and the world is taking shape in the line of AI, right? And everyone will agree with that. So without talking much, let me continue. You see, this account is at 100 USD and my target is to trade this account to 1000 USD, okay, using this DBot here, okay, using DBot that is powered by PipBoxAI. Okay, so in the DBot section, it's very simple. As you can see here, this is the button where you start the bot. Okay, and before you start the bot, these are some of the settings that you really need to look into. So you are going to come and check on the bot setting right here, and here you're going to choose the market that you want to trade. There are a variety of volatility markets, from volatility 10 to volatility 100. Okay, so this is the volatility index that I have chosen to trade. And then you're going to go ahead and choose on the trade type right here, and the trade type that I'm going to choose is rise only. I'm going to go with rise only. So you choose the trade type that you want, and then my stake, I'm going to start with a stake of 10 USD, and then on these units you either choose between ticks, seconds, or minutes. So me, I'm gonna go with ticks, and my ticks are the duration for my ticks, or I'm gonna go with just 5 ticks. Okay, just let me make it that simple. And then you're going to set your take profit here. You're going to set your take profit. What was my stake? My stake was so my take profit, I'm going to take it at 100, and I'm going to take my stop loss, if it hits a stop loss, that is at 50 USD. Okay, so another important thing that you need to note is these options here. These options are very important because they tell you these are like you switching on and off. Okay, so if you want the trade to stop when profit reaches, you enable it. Okay, you enable it unless you want to go manual. I hope we are right up to that point. And then down here we are going we still don't have data unless we start trading. So with all that setting done, make sure that you stake the right stake so that you don't cry that your account has blown. So after doing all that, you're going to come up here and click on the start bot. Let's click and run, because I'm targeting to take this account to 1000 USD, and you guys are here with me, and we are learning together, and we are also making money together. It's good that you guys are seeing how you can make money with AI. The world of AI right now, man, is crazy. If you want to get this tool, check my description code. Check in my description. If you want to get this tool, check in my description. I have attached the link there. And if you want to join my Telegram community, I have also attached the link there. One thing about these AI tools is that if you don't have a strategy, they'll still mess you up. So you need to have a strategy so that when you trade with these AI tools, at least you have profits. Okay, and you can see that our profits are taking shape. Okay, let's click. This is just the live logs. It tells you what is going in the background. And if you want to see better the trade history, you can now click on the trade history. Let's click on it, and you can see we are in deep profits. We are in deep profits. And one good thing about this trade is about this tool is that the win rate is also very high. Look at our win rate, 100%. You know, one thing that makes this to be 100% is that it uses very many indicators to just get one single trade at a time. Okay, and because it's an AI, it's more enhanced and very enhanced. It's free of charge. You guys check it out, and you see right away we are floating at 93.50 USD. Yeah, and just like that we have hit 100 USD. So this tool is free of charge, and like that we are at 102. So as you can see, our auto trading has stopped. You see, we're now being given the option of starting the bot again. Let's take another run because we want to take this account to 1000 USD. And now we're running the bot again for the second time. Remember, our goal is to take this account to 1000 USD, and as you can see, our trades are being executed. Or if you want to check further, let's check on our trade history, and we are in deep profits. One thing about this tool is that the win rate is always high, and that is why I love using PipBoxAI, and that is why I'm also showing you guys how you can make money using AI. Okay, because AI is just more advanced, my guy, and I love these for real, because if you can find a way of beating the matrix, let me say it that way, man, it's gonna be crazy. Okay, so we are up 68 USD. We have 8 wins and 0 losses so far, and our win rate is now at 88.9. It's shifting. And one thing about these AI tools, guys, before I forget, is that you need to be good in reading data. Okay, because these AI tools, they communicate to you with data. All right, what do I mean with that? Let's take the example of this win rate right here. You can just see it gives you in form of data. So if you are good at interpreting data and reading data, you'll be good to go. Okay, and that is something that most people don't have. So you see, we have had 2 losses there, but the recovery is also very nice. Yeah, it's just like that, guys. Losses are part of trading, and trading is part of losses. They're just one thing. You can't have a trade without a loss, and you can't have a loss without a trade. Okay, you can't have a win without a loss. You can't have a loss without a win. It's both sided. Okay, so the main idea, guys, is to take this account to 1000 USD, and as you can see, we are up 99.0 USD. Right now we have 15 wins and 2 losses, and we hit our TP, and we are now 309.50 USD. Guys, this is the best way to trade this year, because I feel like we've been wasting a lot of energy looking at the charts, giving all our time, and man, you are still cooked at the end of the day, because sometimes the market is just very volatile. So that in that you as a person, you can sometimes fail to pick up with the pace of the system. But you know, AI is part of the system. I mean, just let me call it the algorithm, you know. So AI and algorithm, I think they just work at the same rate, and that is why AI is just making all this work easier. And one important thing that I forgot to tell you is that you need to make good use of this. Anytime after hitting your profits, make sure that you make sure that you reset your stats. Okay, so if I reset my stats, you see it erases the past trades, and it erases also the past live logs. Okay, and that is when you can execute another trade. Without doing that, you won't be able to execute a trade. So let's go ahead and start the bot again. and you see now the stats have been reset and the bot has started, and our trade is now being executed, as you guys can see. So let's just wait, and that was a win, a profit of 8.50 USD. That is how I trade, guys, every other day. That is how my day goes. I wake up, I check on my Deriv account if I have money, I come and choose on which tool to use today, and that's how I trade, that's how I make money, and that's how I make money every other day. So if you also want to make money the way I'm making money, just check the description. You'll find this link down there attached. You can also check my Telegram channel. I always post strategies of how I trade every other day, of how I trade, and the strategies and the settings that best suits this AI tool, because this AI without good setting, it will give you trash. They always say if you give a computer trash, it gives you trash, right? I hope it's that way. I hope it's that way. So if you do the wrong setting, definitely, you know, the AI will now be taking the wrong trades, and it won't be giving you the right results. Okay, so if you want my strategies, I'm selling them at a price. If you want them, just DM me. Okay, if you want them, just DM me, because at the end of the day, the goal is to make money. No one wants not to make money. You see right now our win rate is at 63.66, and at this point you'll realize something. Okay, the moment when our win rate is very low, you realize that the AI takes a lot of time before it executes a trade. Okay, and yes, it has executed a few trades here, and yep, we are in good profits. We are in good profits, man. We are in really good profits. Let's check our balance, and yep, we are up 53.50 USD. We have 11 wins and we have 4 losses. So this is how I trade, guys, every other day. This is the tool that I use. This is what I do every other morning and every other night before I sleep. So it's up to you this year. Mine is just to show you how to make money, how to change your life, because without money, man, it's just hard to live without money, because every other thing is money. Okay, even the house that you sleep in is money. So if you don't have money, you'll be sleeping outside, and you need not to sleep outside because you're not an animal. Okay, not in a bad way, but we human beings, I always feel that we have a higher rank. Okay, we have a higher rank because Mother Nature gave us, you know, the life and the ability to speak. That aside, guys, let's concentrate here. And you see our balance is up 404 USD, and we are almost hitting our take profit of 100 USD, and just like that, we are up $103. Yup. Look at our balance. We are 412.50 USD. And you know what I'm realizing trading is, I think this is just, I don't know, but man, this is super crazy. You see, we have very few losses. Like the tool is trying to, as much as it can, to give you the best of the best trades. Let's continue. We are not yet done with you. AI. We are not yet done with you, because we are supposed to take this account to 1000 USD. And now at this point, I feel like I can now change my stake. To 20 and take my profit at 200 and stop at 100. You see, I always insist on staking because staking is also very important. You realize that I'm not using martingale. Okay, I'm not using martingale right now, because martingale is also very dangerous for a small account with some kind of staking. Okay, let's run the bot and see what happens. And yep, the bot is up and running. Yeah, the bot is up and running, and that's our first trade. It's a win of 17 USD. Man, you see, this AI tool just amazes me how it does its thing. Look at that. Look at how it does its thing, and then it writes for you. It gives you the information of what is going on in the background. Okay, so you can just come here and look at this and say, okay, so this is what is going on. Okay, and then you can come and confirm it on the trade history. And yep, you see we had 2 losses there, but the recovery, now we are on a recovery mode. Let's see, let's recover that. And yep, that loss has been recovered, and we are on our way to hitting 1000 USD. As I say, if you are still watching this video, make sure that you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down there. Say something, say hi. Say hi, you know, yeah, just say hi. Okay, it's very, very important sometimes just to get to know on how someone is doing. It's very, very important. And you see we are up 62.00 USD, and our balance is 491.50 USD. Our win rate is still at 77.8%, and we only have 2 losses. Our market, the market that we are trading volatility 100 index. Sorry about that. And we didn't check on our trade type, but we are doing random 50-50. I don't like that, man. I don't like that. But let's see if you're going to hit our TP, because the win rate is all that matters. Yes, it's not the market that I wanted to trade, but the win rate is what is important. Okay, and you see our win rate is up 84.6. okay, and we are in deep profits. Yeah, so this AI tool is free, guys. This AI tool is free. Okay, and my goal is to take this account to 1000 USD. So if you are a beginner trader, if you're wondering how you're going to trade on the Deriv, you don't know anything about the Deriv, you don't know, like, you don't have any knowledge about the Deriv, because I am aware that some people out there, they really want to trade, but someone doesn't have the basic idea of the Deriv. If that is you, you are still in the right place, because AI has now simplified everything, and it caters for everyone's needs. Okay, it caters for everyone's need, whether you know, whether you don't know, AI is there to help you. And that is why all I have to do here is just choose my market. Okay, the market that I want to trade, choose my trade type, choose the stake that I want to stake, and choose my take profit and my stop loss as well. That's all I have to do. Okay, and even if you don't have any idea about the Deriv and all that, you can't be in a position not to set all that. And you know what, we hit our take profit of 200 USD. 200 USD. That was our take profit. Yeah, that was our take profit. Look at that, beautiful. Now I want to change this trade type. I don't like it. I just want to go rise only. Okay, so you see, this one, the random 50-50, it takes both rise and fall at the same time. But if you want to choose rise alone, it's also very important, because rise and fall market is always crazy, very crazy, that you can't trade it just like that. Okay, very crazy. Let me reset these stats, and we push this account to 1000 USD. I'm going to maintain the same stake that I was using before, because I'm not in much profit, so that I risk higher. So let's continue with the bot. The bot is started and running. The bot is up and running, okay. And our first trade, that's a loss, but losses are part of trading and no one fears losses, okay? No one fears losses at all. Because if you fear losses, that means you fear trading, and if you fear trading, there's no need of you trading. So it's a nil. Like, there's no you without, let me not say it that way, like, just let me say there's no trade without loss, and there's no loss without a trade, okay? So if you want my strategies on how to set these bots, okay, just WhatsApp me. I have attached the link in my description. You can just reach me straight, okay? Yeah, you can just reach me straight. And this tool is a free AI tool, it's not being charged. So there's nothing much to expound on DBot, unlike the other markets like accumulators and auto trade, because there you always have to do very many settings that sometimes gets to confuse. But on the DBot section, it doesn't have much of the settings to take. And as you can see, our trades are still being executed. And we can look at our live logs here and see what's happening in the background. And yep, another profit there, another trade executed. And yep, and you see it's very fast, okay? It's very fast, it executes very fast, because rise and fall market also moves very fast. That was a loss there. This trade did not go well. Where is it? Okay, it has gone up, but we have had a recovery from this trade right here. And now, as you can see, we are up in profits after taking this one loss. Let's see how far we are from hitting our TP. We are only a few miles away from hitting our take profit. You know, I love this tool because of the wins. The win rate is what amazes me, man. The win rate is what amazes me. But the fact that it's also an AI tool makes me feel like, AI with an algorithm, you guys go head on head. And it's good to embrace technology, guys. It's very good to embrace technology, okay? If technology is there to make work easier, please let us embrace technology, man. You see the world is now easier now. I mean, the world is now, man, you guys just don't understand. But you see, we are in good profits in as much as their losses, but the recovery is very important, and the recovery is very sharp, right? Yep. Now let's sorry about that glitch, guys. And we are up 52 USD, okay? Up 152, sorry about that, 132. That was a loss. We had a loss there, but it's all right. Because losses are part of the market. So guys, this tool needs strategy. You cannot trade this tool without strategy, okay? If you don't have strategy, man, you don't have profits there, okay? And you see, we are almost hitting our target of 1000 USD, and this is how I always trade, man. I tell you, and I've been telling you every day, and even now I've just told you that this is what I do every morning, every other day. Look at that, and we just hit 200 USD. That means we have hit our TP, and yep, we are up and up now, okay? So let's run the bot again. First, we have to clear our stats, reset our stats here. Let us reset our stats, and yep, let's go back and start the bot again. Yeah, let's go. You see, we are almost hitting the target of 1000 USD. The bot has been started, and that's a first trade. It's a win. Okay, it's a win, it's a win, it's a win, man. So I hope you guys are seeing how I have done my setting and the kind of stake that I am using, because most of you always complain like, man, I don't know, I'm going into losses. You're going into losses and your staking is bad. Okay, you can't have a bad stake and expect to be in profit, because imagine someone has like $10 and they decide to stake 3 USD. Okay, 3 USD. If you have 3 losses which are following one another closely, like 3 consecutive losses, that's a loss. Cause why would you do that? Imagine if you had a stake of 0.5, okay, a stake of 0.5, okay, and then you had 3 consecutive losses. That means you'll be like 1.5 USD. That means you are still up 8.5 USD. And imagine in every 1.5 USD you'll be like having 3 runs. Okay, so how many runs are you remaining with on 8.5? Just do that math and you'll see. You see, as I'm telling you about losses now, see, I'm getting losses. But me, I don't fear losses. I always tell you, I don't fear losses. We are still floating on profits. We're still floating on profits. We have 7 wins and 4 losses this time round. But let's see. I hope the tool is going to do some good recovery. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yep, it's doing some good recovery, guys, and you see we are up again. We are up again. We are up again, man. There's no room for there's no room for losses here. I don't want to talk about losses now. You guys make sure that you use the right stake. Okay, everyone, make sure that you use the right stake. And this is how I always do my things every day. I just wake up, log in into PipBoxAI and check for the best market and look at the tools. Like today I'm trading on DBot. Okay, so that's my daily life. That's how I do everything each morning, every other day. So if you also want to join the league of making money every other day without missing out on a single day, this is the way, man. And AI is here, and it's here to help, and that is why we are taking our chances. If AI can do it, then we can do it. Okay, and yep, we are up in profits, guys. We are up in profits and almost hitting our take profit of 200 USD. Yep, and yeah, we are up and almost hitting our target of 1000 USD. So it is exactly like 30 minutes now. So it has taken me like 30 minutes to flip my $100 to 1000 USD. Okay, so I always say that this is not a get rich quick machine. You need patience here. Okay, if you have patience, you're going to make profits. If you don't have patience, you're not going to make profits. Okay, so time is also a factor here. Time is also a factor. The longer the period, it means you are very patient. Okay, but if you want quick trades and quick profits, man, you will cry. So if you have not yet subscribed, make sure that you subscribe, so that the next time I'm trading like this with you guys, showing you my strategies, showing you how you can make money, you don't miss out. Share with a friend as well. Comment, ask questions if you have anything, or just say hi in the comment section and I'll hi you back. See you on the next one.